All right, I'm about to click the go live. And we're live.
Hello. Good morning. It's Thursday. Gonna give it a couple seconds while everybody watches the ads and all that good stuff. But pretty damn solid night last night. We'll just go through that really quickly. The Detroit Tigers. God damn. The one time I don't take the run line, they cover the run line. They don't hit the team total. It is what it is. White Sox losing with Dylan Cease on the mound. And then the Nats, Rays, and Red Sox are the only other losses, all plus money. I mean, we hit with a lot of teams, with the Twins, the Cardinals. How about them D-backs, them snakes in the desert, walking it off? That was fun. Mariners was an easy winner. How about them fish in the first five and that under at plus money? Phillies went on to smash them later, but we cashed that plus money ticket. But short slate today. We've got a good NFL football game on tonight. Make sure you check out the Sauce's video for that. Also, Beaver took like 3 hours, did a nice little video for his Twitter as well. Check that out. He's got a couple prop plays I've already placed bets on as well. So let's just get into this right here, right now, shall we? White Sox and Guardians. If you know me, you know what my bet is in this game. But we can talk about it if you'd like. White Sox and Guardians. Fat Land's on the mound. You know what that means. I don't want any part of it. Now, I'm going to start right now by saying, we'll do the bets really quick. Beaver, Cleveland money line plus 135 for a half a unit, and then Cleveland plus 1.5 at minus 130 for 0.75 units. First and foremost, before I start going on a thing about Fat Lance, because I just don't like him, he's been pitching really well. Last couple of times out against Oakland and Seattle, 13 total innings, only 6 hits, hasn't given up a run. The issue that I have with it is that Cleveland's has now seen him. This will be the 4th time they've seen him. And if you remember, Lance dealt with some injuries and stuff like that earlier in the season. He missed a couple months and whatnot. So this is actually, 4 times is still a lot to see a guy, but this is even more considering that Lance didn't see a lot of time this year because of injury. He does have pretty good history against Cleveland. I mean, the numbers aren't bad. But no wins, a lot of no decisions and losses. And then let's just take a look at what the White Sox have had to do in the last couple of days. Go to Oakland, go to Colorado, or go to Oakland. Then they come home to play Colorado. Now they're right back on the road again to play here in Cleveland to get this makeup game in here. Hunter Gaddis on the mound for Cleveland. Look, not going to sit here and try to say that he's some absolute stud. But I will say he's one of those guys that throws very hard. And I honestly, guys, like he's one of those types of guys I always say he's either going to strike you out or kill you type of deal. That's Hunter Gaddis. But at the same time, like the White Sox should not be minus 155 favorites in this situation. No way, no hell. I just think that this is a spot for Cleveland to continue rolling right now. They've been continued to roll. And we keep on playing them, and they keep on cashing money with our cashing tickets for us. I think we have a bullpen advantage. And honestly, the White Sox bats don't even really scare me right now. All over Cleveland right here today. Got to fade Fat Lamp. Let's go, baby. Next game up. Rays and Jays. I'm on Jays. Jays money line minus 135 or whatever it is now. For 0.75 units. Look, I would love to take McClanahan at plus money here, but he's going to be on a pretty low pitch count. They said, I think around 60 or something like that. I don't know how long he's going to stay. He's literally everything to that organization or one of their main guys. So they're not going to put a lot onto him. Kevin Gausman's been pretty damn good for Toronto. I like him a lot better on the road, which is kind of weird because Toronto plays much better at home, but he's pitched much better on the road. But he's coming off a pretty bad performance against Texas where he gave up 5 runs on the road. I just think that we get a better performance out of Gausman right here. Toronto has, I think, won 4 of the last 5 against the Rays. I just can't fade this team right now, especially when we're going to get McClanahan on a pitch count. Just too cheap of a price for the Jays at home right now. And you're absolutely right, Sauce, that hammerhead lock Marcus Semien wasn't. I mean, that was a home run shot. So that was a great call. Great call. Scumbags, fish. Oh man. Not gonna lie to you guys, I really wanted to take the fish here. I was trying to figure it out, but this is just way too cheap of a price for the Phillies. Phillies money line -130 for a full unit. If you guys know me as well, I'm not a big fan of Noah Syndergaard. At the same time though, he's pitched better. Not what I think that most people expect him to be. His last couple of times out against Washington, he went 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, went out to San Francisco, went 4 1/3 and gave up 3 runs. The issue for me is that I don't think that the Marlins are going to put up a whole bunch of runs on him. We've seen that in the past. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you the Marlins offense is bad. He faced the Marlins twice this year, and he hasn't got a win against them either, which kind of makes me think that here comes the Phillies. Right when these scumbags think that they're out, they're coming back in. And then if you look at the Phillies, the last 10 games, they're rolling. They've been rolling for a while now. I think they're under the radar, one of the scarier teams in Major League Baseball, especially with Harper back. He hit a ball last night that just, pow! Real Muto hit 2 jacks last night. Like I said, Phillies 7-3, their last 10. I continue to think they roll here today. They're on a 6 game winning streak. I think they make it 7 here today. All over the scumbags tonight. The Phillies, sorry. Mets, Pirates. Well, I feel stupid saying this. I feel real stupid saying this. Mets -1.5, -120 for 0.75 units. I'm going to steal a line from Sauce and Sean Harrison when they say, you fade JT Brubaker and you'll be a rich man. Something like that, right? Well, I actually think that I think they're right. Again, everything in my head tells me this is going to be a breakout spot for the Mets and yada, yada, yada. I'm not 100% convinced this will be on the VIP ticket. I'm not going to, cotton candy that ass. But, man, if the Mets end up not being able to win this game and figure it out, I don't know. I just think that they have a veteran on the mound with Cookie Carrasco. They have to stop the bleeding at some point. And if they don't, then we don't play on them for a while. We end up playing against them or what have you. But, again, I understand that we've lost with them the last couple of days, but I have to think they can get right against the Pirates with a veteran like Cookie on the mound. So I guess we'll see what happens. The Mets always find ways to fuck up, so we'll figure that one out. Bad guys, Oakland. Man. This one's kind of hard for me because I didn't really have... Lance has already seen these guys. I really don't have a play. I would probably end up playing the first 5 under if I had a play in it. So first 5 under 4.5 at -125. Literally only a half a unit. Don't love it. Obviously the Astros are absolutely rolling right now. 8-2 their last 10, 15-5 their last 20. McCullers is running. McCullers has already seen this Oakland team, so it's one of those things where I don't love it. But him and Cap have both pitched very, very well. If you take out Caprillian's 8 runs against the Yankees, it's 5 runs or 5 innings, giving up 2 runs up and down the board. So I think that you just have to play the under here and call it safe. Next game up is, this is the same bet that I've been making the last couple nights, guys. I'm just going to add a first 5, and I'm going to continue to play on the Twins. Twins -1.5 at +115 for a half a unit. Twins first 5 -0.5, -110 for 0.75 units. I understand Bundy hasn't looked like the guy that was the number 1 overall pick and whatnot a couple years back. But he has actually pitched pretty decently. Again, if you take out his last start against Cleveland, I think it was 7 runs. White Sox, Austin, Bad Guys, Texas, pitched very well. All 5 innings plus 2 runs or less. He's only given up 3 runs or more once in his last 7 starts. So it's one thing that I think that they continue to play well when he pitches on the mound. His last time out against the Royals, talking about Bundy, he went 5 2/3, gave up 2 runs. But again, Daniel Lynch is a guy that we can fade. Absolutely. He's given up 4 runs or more in his last 3 starts. The Twins are not a team that I like, but like I said when I started betting them 2 or 3 days ago, they're a streaky team. And when they play well, they play well. When they play bad, they play bad. Well, they're playing well right now. They're at home against a shitty team. I'm going to continue to ride the Twins here today. That's actually a pretty good stat, Kyle, about the 100 wins. I didn't know about that. I'd be curious to see too. Reds and Cardinals. Michaelis on the mound. Cardinals came up huge for us last night. Coming up, beating Corbin Burns, giving us that plus money with Waino on the mound. Absolutely love that. Not sure I like the same spot for the Cardinals here today. I'm trying to find my notes of what I had written down for this game really quickly, but I do know that it's going to be really hard for me to get to the Cardinals. But if you take, that's what it was. Michaelis has horrible history against the Reds. 4 of his last 5 starts against them, he's given up 4 runs or more. It's just bad news bears for them right now. So, and then if you take a look at Chase Anderson, not all a huge book on him. He got trounced by St. Louis his last time out, but 2 years ago, he's actually pitched pretty well against them. The spot for the Cardinals is one that I don't know if I really like after coming through and facing the Brewers, that being a division rival and whatnot. So I'm going to take the Reds plus 1.5 at plus 105 for a half a unit. I think that's just too big of a number. And then I'm also going to take for a small play Reds first 5 team total over 1.5 at plus 125. Like I said, 4 of the last 5 times they faced Michaelis, they've hit this number and it's been not even been close. So 1 2-run shot cashes that number. Both these are plus money plays. So we hit one, we're even money. So I just can't play it with the Cardinals here today. I understand how good they play at home and whatnot, but Michaelis isn't a guy that I can get behind, not at this number right now.
Last game.
Chase Anderson, he hasn't pitched much this year, up and down from the minors. Nothing to ride home about, but like I said, Michaelis with the Reds against the Reds has just been so bad. Tevin Campbell, St. Louis might blow them out, but they haven't been blowing teams out lately. They've been having a little bit of trouble, so we'll see what happens. San Diego and the D-backs. My play for this game is probably not what you guys expect with Sean Manaea on the mound. But I think I'm going to have to roll with the Padres here. He doesn't have the best history against the Diamondbacks, but it doesn't really matter to me. I think the Padres are in a much bigger spot. Give me Padres minus 1.5 at minus 105 for 0.75 units. It's well known I'm not a big Sean Manaea guy, but he's coming off 2 horrible, and I do mean horrible starts against the Dodgers and the Royals, where he gave up 6 runs or more in each of them. 6 runs in 4 innings against the Royals, 8 runs in 4 1/3 against the Dodgers. I really, truly think that he comes back and pitches really well. Arizona coming off of a series where they played the Dodgers. They just come back and had a huge walk-off win last night. I'm sure that's huge for them. But like I said, I think the Padres coming in here focused, motivated. And like I said, Dre Jameson will be making his debut for the Diamondbacks. Also, their bullpen's a little bit taxed as well, which I don't really pay attention to because it's, for me, with the bullpen tax is a small piece. But when you have a good team like the Padres and a bad team like the Diamondbacks, I don't really think the bullpen's going to come in to play that much. I think the Padres are rather going to play well and kill them, or it's going to be a close game and we're going to be scratching our teeth. Damn it, Sauce. You just made me think about that too. I am so mad at you. So really quick, the reason that Sauce is saying don't do it is Sauce has a new thing on the website right now. It's not live yet, but you can go in and for the last 2 years, you can see who I bet and who I don't bet well. The Padres are the worst team I've bet in the last 2 years. I've lost more money with the Padres than any other team in Major League Baseball. So that's what it is. Good luck to me, I guess. I'm not going to change my pick because of that. I'm not going to change my cap because of that. But maybe we should knock it down to a half a unit or whatnot if you're scared about it. But trying to change it, you know, trying to change the mood, especially back in Mania here too. So maybe I'm going to come back to regret this. And now I'm going to be thinking about Sauce the whole game. So thank you for that. Sorry about it's early games and stuff. No hit parlay for you or props, but I will post them on Twitter. So if you follow me on there, you'll get them. Like I said, Sauce has a video up for the Thursday football game. Sean Redden's Green Zone is up if you want to check that out. Beaver's got a couple of videos posted on Twitter as well. So we've got you covered on pretty much everything you would need over the next day or so. So I will be back tomorrow. Let me check the schedule. I'm pretty sure it's all late games because it's a Friday. 4 p.m. Eastern work for you, Beaver?
Tomorrow?
Correct.
Yes, it works.
Cool. 4 p.m. Eastern, noon my time if you're in Alaska. So, that's it for me today. I will talk to you all tomorrow. VIP will be up here very shortly. Later.
I just hope everybody has fun out there who plays today. That's all I want.